One time I was taking a night bus from Munich to Prague. It was around 3 a.m. Everyone was asleep. The whole bus was dead silent except for the engine humming in the background. Then at one stop this old man gets on, maybe 70 years old, and he's carrying this small cage covered with a cloth. He sits right next to me. And the entire ride, the cage makes this weird ticking sound. Not scratching, not squeaking, just ticking, like a clock. At first I thought maybe he had a bird or something in there, but the sound was too perfect, too rhythmic. After like 20 minutes, the old man leans toward me and quietly says, "If anyone asks, you never saw me." Then he just stares out the window. Now I'm fully awake at this point. It's the middle of the night. We're driving through dark forests. Everyone's asleep. And this dude beside me is acting like he escaped from a horror movie. A few minutes later, he slowly removes the cloth from the cage. And inside is this old alarm clock. One of those really old Soviet-looking ones with the metal bells on top. I almost laughed. I thought, okay, this guy's just insane. But then he picks up the clock and says, "It rings before death." I swear my stomach dropped a little. Then he adds, "Always 10 minutes before." After that, he puts it back in the cage and says nothing else. Now obviously I'm trying to act calm, but my brain starts overthinking everything. Because at night, even stupid things feel terrifying. And then suddenly, the ticking slows down. Tick, tick, tick. And then the alarm goes off. Loud. The entire bus wakes up. The driver literally yells in panic. And about 10 seconds later, the bus slams on the brakes. Everyone gets thrown forward. A massive tree had fallen across the road right in front of us. If the driver hadn't stopped in time, we probably would have crashed straight into it. People are freaking out. The driver gets out to check the road. Everyone's talking at once. And I turn to the old man. He's gone. Just completely gone. No one saw him leave. But the weirdest part? The cage was still there. I sat staring at it for like 5 minutes before finally opening it. Inside, nothing. Just a small piece of paper. And written on it were the words, "Your turn to listen." And you know what the worst part is? A week later, back in my apartment, I started hearing ticking at night. The thing is, I live alone, and I don't even own a clock.